Hello class, this is Mr. Broussard and I'm sending you this video for the 6th week of our Composition 1 course for the fall of 2020. I just wanted to let you know what we're doing because things have changed a little due to the need to expand the original essay box, which looks like it made a difference for many of you. Many of you followed the directions that I gave you as far as what needed to be cleaned up and did so and helped it out. Not everybody. Some people either made different mistakes or just didn't really clean it up. And actually, the biggest issue I saw were some of you, and you got to be, the key of most of what you do is to be careful. There were more of you than I'd care to know that turned in the same file twice. And in doing so, you said you cleaned it up, and I would take to your word that you did so, but that you cleaned it up and then turned the old file back in, and so you end up with the same exact grade as you did before. And unfortunately, there's only so much, one box, one time I did so, and it's unfortunately too late. So it could be a lesson that you learn through the grade that you got, that you should always be extra careful and make sure that the file you're turning in is the file you want me to see. So we'll move above and beyond that to the next essay. Now, again, we've had to move some things around because of scheduling. You all have already read and 19 dealing with the next rhetorical modes of the writing a narrative and the descriptive part of that essay. So now what you are to do is work on that narrative descriptive essay. Now, the style is the same as far as, let me just rephrase that. The structure as far as is the same as before. It will be MLA 8. You must have a title, double-spaced, strong paragraphs, at least 5 strong paragraphs with at least 4 full lines of text. And 5 strong sentences in each of those paragraphs. You'll probably need more to meet the extra requirement that will be asked beyond what was originally asked, and that is because we are now moving the word count. The word count on the example essay was 700 words. Now the word count on the descriptive narrative, is 900 words. And so you'll notice that difference. There'll be more writing, but you should be confident. You've all written the 700-word essay, so just know that you'll need an extra 200 words of content, and you'll be able to write that, and you should be perfectly able to do so. But also know that it is in a completely different rhetorical mode. The descriptive narrative, it's basically you're going to write a story. You need to write a story in 900 words. You need to have characters that talk, that say lines of dialogue, and then you need to be descriptive enough in either the characters themselves, the setting, the situation itself, to more thoroughly explain what is going on. So basically what you're going to do is paint a picture with words. You're going to tell a story and paint a picture with words all at the same time. So that is what you'll need to do on this essay. And just so you know, there was a glitch. For some reason, it was giving you 2 weeks. I can't give you 2 weeks because we do have to get to 2 of these things because we are already a little behind. So you have 1 more week to get that done. A 900-word descriptive narrative essay is due a week, well, technically a week from today, but let's just say Tuesday night next week is when it needs to be due. We'll deal with written work. You will have nothing new to read. You have 3 assignments that are due next week. You have a journal that is due, let's just say Sunday night, another journal that is due Monday night, and then the essay is due Tuesday night. Yes, it creeps into the morning a little bit, but I'd rather not have the possible issue of you thinking you have all day to get an assignment done when you don't. So let's just say you'll have a journal due Sunday night, a journal due Monday night. We have to have 2 this week because we need to play some catch up. And then the essay itself, which is due Tuesday night. And then what will work out is that I'll send you a new video next Wednesday, and then we'll be able to move on with the next essay assignment and what you'll need to do it. Because I'll need to explain that third one a little bit. That's why we're not going to jump ahead on any of that stuff. So what you have to do for this week is 2 journals and a 900-word descriptive narrative essay. Basically tell a story and paint the picture with words. As far as what you write about, that's your choice. On this one, again, I give you complete free reign to write about what you want to write about. But the guidance I can give you on this one is tell a story of something. The best thing to write about are the things that have already happened. So just write the story from your own experiences, because then the story writes itself because you lived it already. Or either you lived it or you lived it kind of sideways through somebody else's story, and you can write that. It kind of flow out of you. Embellish a few things, change the name to protect the innocent, and more importantly, change the name to protect the guilty. And by the way, one thing I will give this advice, don't admit to any felonies, because if you do, I am obligated to snitch as part of my job. I hate snitching. It just goes against every bit of my fiber of my being and my nature. But if it comes between my job and your freedom, my job's more important. So don't admit to a felony in any story that you do. Or if there's a felony involved, don't say, Phil, your name's Phil. Phil committed the felony. You say Charlie committed the felony. Change the names, protect the innocent. But more importantly, change the names, protect the guilty, especially if the guilty is you. So that's what you will be doing, and that's all. You've already gone over the 2 chapters involved needed for this essays and any and all pre stuff when you already went over the how to write an essay chapter. So all the preliminary stuff's already taken care of. So now you just need to go and write. And since you're just coming off of writing and then rewriting an essay, this is as good a time to go ahead and go right back to writing, because I think you'll be fresh. You'll be on the things that you learned from the mistakes from the first one and then the mistakes from the second on the redo. You will then have fresh in your mind, so you can then have it on your mind when you work on this new descriptive narrative essay of at least 900 words, so that you can have it in your mind while you're doing it, and also have it in your mind when you go through the editing, revision, and proofreading process. So make sure you do that. And like I said, that is all you will be doing this week, but it's a lot. And again, 3 different writing assignments. 2 of them, again, the journals, so they only need to be at least 1 page, at least about a page 2. It needs to be at least 2 paragraphs on each of them, on the journals. And then the essay, at least 5 paragraphs, at least 900 words. It can always be more. MLA style, double spaced, MLA 8th regulation, header, page, header, title, and rest structure. Make sure you have it all cleaned up, because a lot of the point faults were just structure things that for some reason were off. And I don't know why they were off, but they were. So make sure you have all that in order. That's all you'll be doing for this week. So just to let you know, I will not be on campus at all for the next 2 days. I have a medical procedure on Friday, and to prep for said medical procedure, I will not be on campus tomorrow. So I will not be back on campus until Monday. I will not be able to answer any questions until then. But if you have any questions, send me an email. I won't get it till Monday, so don't get upset when I don't get it till Monday. But I will get to it on Monday and try to catch everybody up and see what all needs to be done. So I hope you're all well. Hopefully I'm well. And everything will be fine with my procedure. And that I'll be good to go come Monday. If anything changes with that, I will send you a notice through announcements and let you know. Each of you hopefully will have a good weekend, get your work done, and I will send another video next week.